Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Action Pact, the D&D web show featuring our homebrew world of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Before we get into the episode, we want to give you a thank you to Gilding Light for the space to stream, as well as the community in which to socialize, which you can find on Discord using the links that appear in our banner below. In the banner, you'll also find our Twitter page, _Istoria, to keep up with any news regarding the show, the world, and all other sorts of goodies we post out there. We also want to give a thank you to Sirenscape, providing the music for most of the Gilding Light shows. We use Arkenforge here, but we recommend both of them for all of your musical and atmospheric sound needs. And lastly, we want to give a thank you to Idle Champions for the free code that will be posted in chat for a chest using game. The one that's posted right now might be old. We're 6.9? Okay, cool. Great. So that one is still good for right now. We may have an update sometime during the episode. If you do see it, then you can try the new one. But this one does work for now. So hopefully you can get yourself some loot with one of them. Once again, we had a slight concern over... Well, not once again, but let me back up. Once again, we have a slight change in the cast for this evening. We'll go to the full group table page thing. With, unfortunately, one of our players may have been exposed to COVID. We hope he's feeling okay. He does sound like he's doing all right. Jake, you want to give the chat a hello?
Hey. I'm doing all right. I just didn't want to risk potentially spreading it to anyone else.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Yes.
If I have it.
Yes, and we hope that you do not, since that is just no good. But he'll be with us through the Vox in Discord, in our Discord, to be able to still play the game and continue the adventure. So, picking up from last week, the Moonstone Guard discussed the disappearance of their friend Bog and determine basically what happened to him. Let me get the ambiance music going. So let's play something from this playlist. With a clever use of his arm and the assistance of their enchanter friend Corfer, they cast a scrying spell to determine where he may be after, unfortunately, a sending spell from Rin received no response. However, upon the casting completing... Turn that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. With the casting of scrying completing, the party... Well, Corfer, at least, conveyed to the party that he did indeed see Bog alive. Not terribly well, as he was down one arm, but he was running through a field, some sort of grassy, fairly flat area. Looking over his shoulder, but not with any sort of particular fear in his eyes, it seemed like he was on the move. Deciding then about what to do about him leaving and the bounty over his head, the party would first have a return trip to Pharaohfall with an associate from the Cruz Grove Institute, a local arcane place of study and research. The person in question was an Furbolg researcher, one by the name of Anya Bias, Anya for short. And they would escort her to Pharaohfall, they themselves returning to the caves that they had ventured in below to see what all they could learn and glean from the details therein. Oh, I need to mute Discord. Let's make sure I'm not going to be muting Jacob, hopefully. Jacob, can you say a few kind words? Or just any words?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Sentiments.
Alright. So, as the party returns and finds themselves in Pharaohfall once again, it's a little past dusk as you're riding in, and you can see a few people in the town square, not too many, but definitely more than you had seen previously when you were here. You also see light coming from a few more buildings, though dim and candlelight or a fireplace perhaps. There appears to be a little bit more life within the town since last you've seen it. So, the evening's yours. What do you want to do?
Well, you got it. So I was still catching up.
Sorry. When I did that, just shot something right down my throat.
Oof.
I mean, are we just gonna probably just go straight to the inn and see how
Applause.
Applause is doing?
Yeah.
Good with names. Names are good.
Check in on applause and probably check in on the.
I'm also interested to see what's happened to the shop since the owner is no longer.
It's been like 3 days. What? 6 days. It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been better part of a week.
I mean, that's still a building with a lot of important goods just left empty, especially a town rebuilding.
So, where would you like to go to first?
Let's go check on Applause.
See if he's mayor yet.
Okay. So, venturing to the Bloody Fox, the tavern that you had visited before, you walk inside to see a few individuals inside. You have a couple of the townsfolk, some of the kind of commoners and people that working on the farms popping in for either a quick meal or possibly visiting in. But the first time that you've entered in here, you actually have the smell of cooked meats and vegetables in the air. And you see Applause kind of walking around serving a couple drinks. As you walk in with the heavy footfall creaking upon the boards, you do see that things are a little nicer, not drastically, of course, it's only been a week, but there's a little less dust, a little fewer cobwebs. One particular kind of trophy sitting along the wall, and you see Applause look up and walk over to you. Greetings, good to see you all again.
Hello, applause.
I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither
Well,
did I.
we're escorting our friend here.
Oh,
Whose
hello.
name I totally remember. Anya, who is with the Institute in Milvain, came to make sure that the ruins underneath what we caved in is safe and make sure that nothing untoward comes back through anything or what have you. Given there were some shady people involved, figured it'd be good to get an expert in to make sure everything's on the up and up. Are you the mayor yet?
The standing mayor, yes.
Wonderful. Well, Anya, this is Applause, standing mayor of. Have you renamed it, or is it still Parafel?
We are still putting it to a vote.
Okay, still voting on the name TBD.
As more citizens come in from Opolis, the people who were displaced years ago, we are deciding if we wish to have a new name or not.
Visitors from Opolis.
Yes, there was a good number of people that went there after the town had its affliction start. And they are coming back.
Wow, word spreads fast.
Yes, not many, only maybe 10, 20, but it is a start. Hello. And at that point, Anya kind of looks down. Hello there. This is a very nice establishment you have. Thank you very much for having me. You are welcome to stay in the rooms. I am sure you all wish to have a good night's sleep on the house for the saviors of Pharaoh Fall.
Thanks, Applause.
You are welcome.
Much appreciated.
Can I get you something to eat or drink?
Yeah, we can go for something.
I have actually hired a cook.
Wonderful.
Yes, he is quite good.
Is this just like our thing, just going from town to town, making inns better?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
It's our
We're like-
it's
we're
the
in
motto of the Moonstone Guard.
This is our hospitality art.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
We're doing bar rescue, but in rescue.
okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Canon.
They are dives.
True.
All right. Well, I'll have some food. I'll sit down and eat a little bit. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
We have stews, breads. We, I believe, have some cooked deer meat. Much of it has come in from Opolis, as well as some hunters that have brought food.
Wonderful.
I'll have some too, and some mayo if you got some.
We do. And you? Looks over to Rainier and Dorgier.
Stew's always good.
And Dorgirin, for you.
Oh yeah. Sounds good to me.
Stew all around.
Stews for everyone. I will be back. So you can walk into the back.
That reminds me, I want to talk to the priestess.
Adelaide?
Her writ was more... got a bit more attention than we were expecting.
Yeah, we'll probably have to thank her a little
That
bit
too,
more.
but it's just very... Did anyone else know the church was that important?
No, I don't really
Would I
follow
have
that.
known that, given that I'm from up north?
No, actually. Metropolis is much farther east. So, yeah.
No, not our church.
Is that... I guess that's what church is based on Metropolis, and this is just like a far tendril of it?
Yes.
Tendril's a
definitely.
bad word,
But,
you...
yeah.
Okay. Neat.
So,
Noms.
yep. After everyone has their meals, well, you're free to do what you like, or just rest up for the evening.
Oh, well, that's applause. Who's running the shop now?
That would be Joe Brightmoon. She is a halfling from up in Middleton. She came down sometime, I believe she was 4 days ago that she arrived.
And just took over the shop?
We needed a shopkeep, and she seemed willing.
What was her last name? Bright what?
Brightmoon.
Wound?
Moon.
Moon. Bright moon. So what are the town name options? What's up for the vote?
It is still early in discussion.
Okay.
Hope's Rise, I believe, was one of them, based off of, I believe, your suggestion or someone else's. There were other ones, but that one is so far the one that seems to be the most popular. Some people would prefer to keep it as just Pharaohfall, but it is up for voting still.
Sure. I mean, there's something to be said for consistency, but also, you know, it's a new day.
It is. You may not have noticed, but there was no cloud cover this time when you rode in.
Yeah.
Nor fog.
Lovely.
It has not been back since you left. Some clouds, sure, but not complete cloud cover with fog.
Wonderful.
Not the dreariness.
It is nice to see the stars again.
I'm sure. No more screaming skulls or anything either.
No, thankfully.
Good.
Or the little quicklings.
No massive pyres of black fire either.
Lovely.
That's,
We love to hear that.
There were some creatures that were coming up, but we have tried to block off most of the entryways.
What kind of creatures?
Large spiders. There was... I believe there were one or two more of those skulls, but they have since not attacked. I don't know if they need to sustain themselves or someone may have slain them, but they were mostly some sort of cave-dwelling life that came up. But we've blocked off most of the holes.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of to be expected. We did kind of cave in the main entranceway.
true.
That'll cause a ruckus.
There were other holes down into the caves too, but
Yes.
we were not equipped to stop them. We have had an assistance from some guards that have come in.
Wonderful.
I
From the
believe...
fort to the east?
No, mercenaries, I believe, is the proper term from the west.
Opolis has a massive interest in this town.
Many people that are in Opolis, well, not many. There are a number of people in Opolis that came from Pharaohfall originally, or their parents.
It's a pretty well-placed town. You don't, if it's suddenly open up again, it's probably good for everybody.
There is much opportunity here too. Much of the buildings, though neglected, are still standing and can be repaired.
True.
True.
I think we'll probably call it good for tonight, at least. Try to get some sleep. It's been a long day. Long ride.
Well, we don't have many people in the rooms yet. You are welcome to the 4 that you had before. I believe maybe a 5th if you prefer not to bunk up together. How many would you like?
I'll take my own.
4 is good. Well, I guess what are we doing with the other person? Anya.
I'll
It's
take
Anya
her
doing her
with
own.
me if she wants to share.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
I mean, yeah, we kind of take up 2 beds anyway.
You do. True facts.
So stick with it.
Stick with it.
When we were passing through the fort, could we have picked up the stuff that we're supposed to take to Coast Room?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you'd have the 1 crystal. I don't know if there was anything else. Was there?
I thought there was another crystal.
There was whatever the shopkeep wanted us to take.
Yeah,
Right,
there
that was
was something.
the 1
Just the
crystal. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
And he also
Oh,
wanted
the-
one of the Shadow Teen too.
Yeah, the
Shade
shadow.
Teen.
Right. Well, he wanted one. He wanted you to take 1 to Coast Room.
Yeah.
Right. If you still had any left.
We gave him 1.
Okay. I
we
couldn't remember
had-
if you actually gave him 1 or you said you were gonna. That's
Yeah.
right. You
Yeah.
did. That's right. You did trade 1. Right.
Gave him 1, and then he had. I think I can't remember if he just had like another story or another.
You had a different one, but yes.
So, that'll be another question for another day.
You going to bed, Kit Kat?
I mean, how late are these people going to be in my building?
I think it's going to be operated a little different than last time.
Then I will take a room.
You can curl up under my bed if you want.
You're not ready for these monsters under your bed.
You're right. Your night terrors are something to behold. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I don't know about you guys.
All right. As everyone makes it to their individual rooms for the evening, unless Dorgiran has anything he wants to do this evening as well.
No, good.
Okay. Everyone has a full rest and wakes up the next day bright and early.
It's bright out there.
Another glorious morning. Makes me sick.
It's like, I haven't glared at you this hard in a while.
Sanderson sisters quote.
I don't know what that is.
That's a sad story. Why are we friends?
Are we?
Okay. Whoa. Roll for initiative, you two.
It got so deep. Why do you hurt me?
It's the mind spike, the
Yeah.
heart spike instead.
That's my spell, sir.
Yeah.
Spell shield.
Yeah.
I guess we should
Pockets.
probably go see if we can get into the caves because we owe
I feel like I'm playing Zelda.
the genie.
Corford.
Corfer, yes.
Oh, great coffee!
Did
I'm
Red
having
Hand
a
leave
rough
town?
brain day.
Okay.
We owe him more shaded team if we could find it.
Then Anya kind of chimes in, and I believe I can actually assist with some of the other more arcane elements down there too.
Maybe we'll see some of these mercenaries on our way and we won't have to fight so hard.
Letting someone else cut in on our glory.
They already are.
No, I said we're letting.
Yeah, they're, well, it's more like picking up table scraps, but you know.
So,
Kids gotta earn their knocks somewhere. I guess, Applause, where's the nearest opening that we can still get through? We kind of want to go down there and make sure. See if we can clear out.
there is one that is somewhat easily accessible in an old well.
Lovely.
That one is the probably most stable.
So, like, okay, if here is the center of the city, the well is, and I kind of, like, get directions to
Yeah. It would be northeast of here. Kind of guides you through. It's basically, so there's a river that runs through the city on kind of the western side. It's going to be on the opposite side.
Oh, okay. So we'll pass the place where those scorch marks were, right?
Yeah, well, so those... Wait, which scorch marks?
Wasn't there scorch marks
Oh,
on the way
the
to...
big black marks. Are they still around, or are they starting to clear up?
Good question. So they weren't scorch marks, they were more so,
Blood.
yeah,
what you're talking about.
patches of dirt embedded with blood.
Oh,
But it was dark.
just in my head.
Nasty
I
blood.
had scorch mark.
Because it kind of looked like it.
They did.
Oh, they're more like necrotic circles.
It was all from Darwin's hunting.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we're not going by where Darwin's mill is?
Correct, no.
Okay. Cool.
Unless you want to.
Nah.
Okay.
He's not there. Oh, by the way, guys. The mill should be vacant.
Yes.
No, I think it.
No, he had the old dude living there with him.
Yeah, that was his.
Yeah, just the old man, not his visitor.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Just in case you wanted to say hello, he's not here.
Didn't we know that?
I'm gonna look at Anya and I go, I can talk to people in their minds, and I say it in my mind.
Oh, to her?
Yeah.
How are you just not telling her?
She's doing that weird thing again.
You hear her, like, kind of struggle. Is she able to telepathically respond?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can hear you.
You hear, like, a doot, doot. And then when you respond back, oh, good, okay. This is strange.
It's pretty cool, huh?
This is very different, but I find it really interesting.
It's kind of nice, just stream of conscious that it gets the point across a little bit faster than, actually having to talk.
Absolutely.
Is she this animated even though she's talking in her head?
I'm more like,
And you see,
She's
like,
doing
Anya's
the-
making
doing
this,
the
like,
thing.
similar faces back.
She's doing the thing again.
Oh.
All right, well, you two.
Throw like a piece of toast at her. Stop it!
wow.
It's rude to talk with people when they're not.
Listen, I said no more bell, but you're pushing it.
Secrets are no fun.
But just girl talk.
I can mess with him later.
Anyway,
So,
do you need any kind of provisions before we go, or are you ready to delve?
oh, me? Oh, I'm quite fine. I can actually create some food if we didn't want to have any of the food from the tavern. It's perfectly fine.
Might as well if it's there.
That's true.
Don't need to waste energy.
It's a long rest if you need it.
Well, I'll make
I
them
think-
just in case, and we can have them later if we want.
Sounds good. It's appreciated.
Sure. You see, as she kind of takes, takes out this, like, looks almost like powder or spice from her hand. She holds one of her hands open and just kind of sprinkles it, and you see, I believe, let me double check on how many are produced, but I believe 8 berries are produced from her hand.
Good berries.
Are these the full berries?
Good berries.
Sorry, 10.
Whoa.
So
She
I
got
was
no
just-
berries.
As are we eating breakfast or
Yeah.
Okay.
We're eating berries for breakfast.
No, we're saving those for later.
Oh, okay.
So as we
Small
eat
pouch.
breakfast, I'm just gonna like
Snatch
give a
one.
pause of
Mage
gold.
hand.
Because I assume like all this is worth way less than a gold, right? Like,
Wait, are you talking to Applause?
Well, I mean, I'm just like we would just kind of in general know how much like a room and 2 meals is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Applause did say that you are covered.
No, but I was still gonna throw a gold.
Oh, okay.
Budding business.
Yeah.
I mean, he did help us anyway.
Yeah, so if you're staying a night, it would be 2 silver pieces.
So okay, gold's more than enough. I just
Yeah.
wanted. I don't have.
Oh, no,
my
you're fine.
character would. I don't have a frame of reference of how much this all costs.
Well, I mean, and it varies based off the towns and everything. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
So as we're getting done with breakfast, I'm just gonna leave a gold there for him and we'll head out.
Ah, dang it! Now you're gonna make me do it too.
I don't. Oh, two.
No, 1 gold would more than cover the rooms.
I know.
Okay. Alright.
sets down 2 gold. Again.
You want to keep going?
Do you want to keep doing this?
It's like the grog
I will let
negotiations.
Yeah, I was totally just
That
going to
costs
leave it at 1 gold.
silver, so I'm going to offer you 9 gold.
Yes.
You win. I'll offer you 100 gold to shut up.
How is giant spider not on this list? I mean,
Isn't like Icar or something like that?
no, just giant snakes.
You would think you would be happy about that.
Scorpion. I am happy, but we're gonna come across them anyway because Tony's just bound and determined.
About giant spiders?
Yeah.
I do use them a lot, that's
Yes,
true.
Don't like spiders. It's okay.
You just gotta stab him in the abdomen, right?
Yep. Get him in the sweet spot and you're all set.
I don't like
I was
it.
just thinking of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no.
Oh god, I'm gonna blank on the stupid spider's name.
Shelob.
Shelob, yes.
Yep. So,
Shelob. She throw.
Tangent. Complete.
yeah. As the party heads out, with some discussions about the morning and everything kind of underway, you head based off of the plaza's direction northeast in the town, kind of looking for any sort of kind of good like opening that you would think that a well might be placed.
How was leaving the tavern? How, was the town already like up and bustling? What was the like church
So-
and stuff like that?
Good point. So walking out from the tavern, you do see that there are a few more people in the town square. Whereas only you saw probably 3, 4 tops before, you see there's about 10 kind of moving about. Which, you know, it's not a huge amount by any means, especially in relation to Milvain or any of the other places you've been, but it's a significant more. And once again, you actually see, you know, blue skies above you. You also notice that there are a couple signs kind of tacked onto a couple of the abandoned buildings you had seen before. There's one that says just very generic, carpenter, mason, leather worker, and apothecary.
I'd love to see it.
Neat. Alright. So we're looking for the well in the northeast, right?
Yes, correct. So, can I have somebody make a survival check?
Ooh. 16 plus. Going for it.
Please.
Plus.
EXT.
4. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Unless.
You know,
Welcome back.
yeah, right?
I need to get you a shirt that says Fae Fiender on it.
That's going to be the thing, yeah. When we start merchandising, that's going to be one of them for sure.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So, as you begin looking around and trying to find any sort of good, you know, opening where a well might be, trying to sense if there may have to be anything about Fae, Fiend, or Undead about this well in particular, you realize there's probably not, but your instincts still don't guide you wrong, and you find a well in a kind of open patch approximately with the directions that Laws had given you.
Hey, good job. You didn't steer us wrong this time.
There's a lot of tension in your group.
Go, you know?
I didn't even do anything this time.
We know what happens when you pick up alley cats.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Or feral, you could call them.
I see. Yes. Then, absolutely. But you don't seem feral to me. You seem quite civilized, what with the swords and everything.
I mean, he can knows a few tricks, that's for sure.
I'm still haunted. So.
I like to imagine like you woke up and like you drooled a little bit, so your fur's like you haven't straightened it yet.
You're like, this is why I don't lay in beds.
Right? This is why I sleep on the floor.
Floors are better.
So,
He's a special haunted boy.
walking over to the well, you do see that there is a man standing next to it. Fairly tall, though not in relation to most of the party at this point. He's 5'11", kind of got a thicker build, has a big handlebar mustache, and is wearing what looked like some decent splint mail over himself, and you know the stomach kind of sticks out a little bit with the splint, kind of not full on like bending or anything like that, but you know, looks like he's got a little bit of weight on himself.
Why are you attacking?
Yeah, dude. No, me too. So, So, and he has long braided red hair. Were he shorter, you would definitely probably think he was a dwarf.
Hey, Merc.
Hey, how's it going?
What you doing?
Keeping guard.
Oh, is this one of the exits of the tunnels?
Yes, it is. What can I help you guys with? You're, wanting to head down, I guess?
We're heading that way. Yeah.
Gonna do some investigating about what we left over. See if there's anything.
Oh, you were the ones that were in the town before. Okay, gotcha. Well, my name's Bert. It's nice to meet you all. You guys don't need, like, a hand down there or anything, do you?
I mean, what can you do?
Well, you know, he kind of puts his hand over the sword that is currently sheathed. I've been known to, you know, handle myself in battle every now and then.
Insight check.
I was going to do investigation of is the gear worth anything? Not like the jack, but like, you know.
If you'd like to do both, you most certainly may.
Oh, okay.
I like to imagine like Rin and Anya are just watching the men clearly size each other up. Like we're just like
22?
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12.
perfect.
That's about right.
Just gonna roll just to see. Okay. He definitely seems sure of himself. Of that, you can be certain. His armor, though, looks like it's in really good condition.
So he hasn't used it.
But in terms of cost and everything, yeah, you could. I mean, it would definitely fetch a pretty penny.
Okay.
Sweat mail's not cheap by any means.
Again, I wasn't trying to rob the guy. I
Yeah.
just want to know if it was like
Used. Battle
or,
worn.
or like one wrong movement and it just falls off like a cartoon.
Oh, gotcha.
Help on with glue and duct tape.
I mean, you're welcome to tag along. We don't pay though. We're good.
Oh, well, how about this? I'll just make sure that the well is guarded up here then.
Okay.
That's fair. This is more of a kind of like a recon, and she's from the institute, so she's doing some learning.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Right.
Where do you hail from?
Me? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Well, I'll just stand up here then. Be careful when you head down there. I mean, you can get down. There's blocks made in the well you can actually use to descend down into, like bricks that stick out. You guys might actually have a little bit of trouble, but well, you're adventurers. You can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to use the stairs. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Keep
sure.
doing a good job.
Yeah,
What's
well, you know.
What's the name of your group?
Well, I mean, we don't really have like a name or anything.
Okay. So who's paying you to be here?
Oh, well, you know, we kind of we're given donations from the townsfolk to just make sure that everything stays on the up and up. I mean, we've killed some of the giant spiders that came up, so you know, we're worth our weight.
So you're not with the guilds or anything to.
Oh no, nothing like that. No, we were kind of, you know, roaming adventurers. I'm assuming like yourselves. So, yeah,
Who's running your group? If
Oh.
we just had to.
you're looking at him.
I like squint my eyes at him.
No, that's where you can do
Kind
it.
of squints back at you. You okay? Do you need glasses or something?
She might. We're still trying to figure it out. But
okay.
she seems to do pretty good.
No. All right. Well, it is pretty dark down there, so you know, you be safe. Okay.
Alright, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna hop up onto the ledge and start walking down. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk down. I'm not gonna stealth it.
Well, appreciate it, Bert. We'll see you after a while.
Yeah. All right.
I'll do the stereotypical, like, pipe him on the shoulder.
Yeah. Yep. You all stay safe down there.
I like kind of squint at him, walk by, and as I'm walking away, he hears in his head, if
Oh,
we need
boy.
you, we'll call.
You see him kind of like grab his sword just briefly.
You just hear from down below. Okay, that one I liked.
A heavy gulp, and he's kind of looking around. Eventually, so as you all begin to head down the well, there are small bricks that do allow you to descend down there, but it does still require a check. So I'll need you to make an acrobatics check as you descend down
All
the
of
well.
us?
Yes.
Is it Fae Fiend or Undead?
Are these
it-
Fae Fiend or
hold on.
Undead stairs?
It's the one thing I don't get an advantage for. But I did roll a 17, which gives me a 25.
Yeah, you're fine. You just, I mean, you very much cat, you know, beep, 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 just right on down. No problems at all.
19.
11.
I do a little somersault.
Okay,
19.
19. Dorgirin, can I get an acrobatics check from you as well?
Oh, I suppose.
Oh, and then Anya needs to make one too.
Not good.
Okay.
I'll steady him if he needs it.
A 4. Okay.
He needs it.
He
does
is
need it.
going down bricks on hooves.
Yep.
So, as both Dorgirin and Anya have difficulty navigating this kind of tight space, both given their large size, they begin to slip and fall.
I will try to catch them. However, how wide is the well?
So it's not huge by any means, but it's 10 feet. So you do have room in which you can fall, for sure.
Is there something I can grab?
There are bricks that you can grab. Notable, there is no bucket or rope that was attached to it at this point, so it is just a sheer drop.
How deep is it?
Well, not sheer, sorry. There are the bricks that stick out that you can navigate through. Actually, you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it is 50 feet down. Deep well.
Okay.
I rescind that. I would like to help Anya. Dorgirin can help himself.
Okay. Sorry, Dorgirin.
He's got bricks he can hold on to. He's a
That's
strong
true.
boy.
That's true. So, Dorgirin, go ahead and
Use
make...
a hammer to himself.
Yeah, tell you what. Go ahead and make a strength... actually, this would be more like a dexterity saving throw as you're trying to, like, catch yourself as you're falling down.
Not like athletics or something, just like trying to like grab onto something.
Yeah, this would be more of you trying to catch yourself from falling, so more of a... You need to react quickly. But it would be against basically a danger that you do see, so your danger sense would apply, so you can make it at advantage.
Okay.
And then...
I see you, Floor.
Yeah. I got crap, and then, you see this happening. So, and then, how would you like to assist Anya then? Catch her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, catch her, maybe, like, go towards the wall, I guess.
Okay, so could I have you make a strength check then? And then, I'm sorry, Dorgirin.
12.
12?
12 on the strength check. Wait, strength check or dex check?
It was a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I got 12 on that.
Okay. So as you begin slipping and falling down, you quickly, with your combination of hooves and hands, you kind of catch yourself on a brick, and you do bounce off the wall, though, a bit, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a stuff time.
Should teach you to go down the stairs.
So then 12.
16.
I'm sorry. Oh, 16 total. Okay, cool. And you were trying to kind of catch and hold her against the wall. So as you do that, she also kind of bounces into the wall a bit, but by kind of rescuing her and preventing her from falling too far, she only takes 1 point of damage. She kind of bounces too.
As I'm just still like hopping rock to rock. Such a ladies' man. Just keeps going.
You hear the 2 loud slaps against the brick.
Not all of us.
Anya, can you see in the dark?
I can't terribly well, no.
Okay. I'll conjure dancing lights and keep them around us.
Nice. Double check that. I don't think they have dark vision. I'm pretty sure they don't. They do not. So yeah.
I don't either, so.
All right.
Birds of a feather.
Yeah. So, as you've caught yourself, though, everyone else does make it down the bricks into what would be this kind of opening you see. It's not actually the bottom of the well you're aiming for. There's a side opening where it looks like a tunnel's kind of punched into the well.
Well, this is odd.
You're about 40 feet down, so it's not quite the bottom. You did hear a few rocks that fell when Dorgirin kind of slipped and caught himself, and you do hear the light patter of water. So there's some at the bottom of it, and as the globes descend and you all descend too, you can see there's probably about a good if you had to guess, maybe 5 feet of water at the bottom. So definitely not full, but you do have that kind of acrid smell that still sits at the bottom of it.
That smells tasty. You want point again, Cat?
Huh? Yeah. No.
Alright.
Are we expecting anything soon or no?
I mean, if he said he's killed some spiders without going down,
Did we see any spider corpses?
no.
Did we look for any spider corpses?
Just too busy saving people.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, I guess at the bottom of the well, is there any corpses or anything, or is it just a well?
So as you look, there is some water down there. So with the water being kind of black and brackish, you can't really see much.
I'll cast shape water and just kind of try and push it to the side.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. So, so as you do see bodies, human ones specifically. Most of them are in various forms of decay. You do see some pretty much skeletons at that point as well. But you don't see what look like the bones of other creatures or anything like that. They do look mostly humanoid.
But there's nothing fresh. They're all pretty old.
Relatively fresh, yes.
Not like the last couple of days.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, yeah, that's all.
Right.
Nothing like Bert's not killing spiders, but he's killing human spiders.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Human-like
You
spiders?
know, maybe they didn't donate enough.
Right, yeah. Take a little one-way trip.
Yeah. Based off of the decay of the bodies that are there, no.
I really want to firebolt them, but the water's going to drop really fast. So instead of splashing everyone with a bunch of water, put it back down.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, interesting.
If you want to make an investigation check at that point, you most certainly may.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Holding or putting down. Holding or putting. I'm like
The
going
water's
like
just
this.
whoop,
No,
whoop.
yes, no.
We got other things to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I water bend it back down.
Yeah. That's
like-
wonderful.
All right. I guess I'll pull out my main weapon and use my little undead cursey thing on it, the blood curse.
Okay.
Just so, because I think it gives off light. Which I know it gives off light, but I just don't remember how much.
I think it's 15 by 15. Could be wrong.
Sounds fairly right. Right of dawn. Bright light, 20 feet.
Oh, 20. Okay, nice.
Mm-hmm. Does it say anything about dim light? It just says bright.
Okay.
And then what am I? D4. Is it still D4?
Might be D6 now.
I was thinking that.
Normally at like level 5, things kind of amp up.
How much do you hurt
Stop
yourself?
hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself.
You just draw the blade across your arm. Ow.
I don't remember doing this as bad before.
Did do 4. So,
Why
whatever.
did you do that? Are you okay?
Well, because it makes me do more than that to them.
Okay.
Take a berry, please.
Fruit.
You heal a hit point.
He's like, I imagine it's just like a cat eating like a dead to life thing. It's just like,
There's a lot of the tongue flicking happening.
yeah.
And you're also sustained for the rest of the day.
Hey, no
Food and
for
water,
you.
you're set.
Still fruit. Alright. And then I'm just gonna start walking down. I mean, so is it just
Yeah.
like a straight hallway?
Well, tunnel, yes. Which it is like roughly carved, so it doesn't appear to be like hewn out from any sort of tools or anything like that. Could I get a marching order on the table, preferably?
First. First.
Got it.
Yeah, I figure if we put you in the front, I'll be in the back.
Gorgarian, where do you want to be? Front-ish or back-ish? Second.
Do you have night vision or dark vision or no?
No.
Okay.
But he's got the mole.
But I have
do
the
we-
glowy balls.
Oh, I mean, I do have my glowing sword as well.
I've got the glowy balls.
The glowy balls. Oh no.
no.
I dropped one. We have 6.
I'm just.
5 glowing balls.
I think our reputation is getting to our own head.
Reminds me of the, 15.
10
10 commandments.
There I am.
Get these up here just in case for things.
Of course, yeah.
No, just in case.
Well, I like to be prepared.
Alright, I've got a dragon.
I forgot to grab these before the stream. What you may ask, you'll see.
Can you reach, Ren?
Jake. Jake.
Dorgiran doesn't want to go.
You should need those over here, and I'll take them off the table. Thank you.
You guys can't see. I'm just very delicately moving all of our characters.
Delicately.
Delicately.
Except for Gorgier. There we go.
Dorgiran doesn't want to stand.
You won't stand for this.
No.
Nice.
And then where's Anya?
Puns for days.
Anya, I forgot to grab an NPC for. Okay,
Here.
I'm sorry.
What is she?
She's a giant orc.
She is a furbog, but she is a druid.
Have one in mind? Or
Yes, there is a.
Put orc button?
There's a druid that's like towards the front. She's wearing browns and she has green hair and purple skin.
she has a broom? A stick?
Yes. I'm sorry, she doesn't have purple skin. But yeah, that's her.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
So where is she?
Heavy.
Does she does not have dark vision?
Oh, she might be pewter. Maybe.
It's heavier than plastic.
Yeah. So she's probably pewter then.
That's cool.
If Angela's watching, hey, we hope you're feeling better.
Angela! Is she sick? Oh no.
Alright, so where does she want to be?
We will have her, towards the middle.
Alright.
Seems
I know.
seems about right.
She's about roll.
So good we did all of that for them not to be able to see any of it.
Correct. So,
But it helps us.
it does. As you walk through the caves, you begin again navigating through as per the same basically way you were navigating through last time. Could I have? Let's see. Rainier, you're up front, right?
Yeah. And we
I
don't
have-
recognize any of the stuff that we're around right now, right?
Correct. I mean, it looks really similar to the other caves you've gone through in the sense that it's all rough hewn and everything, but these are not the same as the ones you've been in before. So, could I have you make a perception check with you in the lead, and then if anybody else would like to make one, you most certainly may.
That's a 23.
Ooh, okay.
This is I'm gonna die because I'm just getting all my good rolls now.
Welcome back.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
You wanted actual perception, not
Yes.
like passive, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So it was 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So, while going through, the cave does kind of have the windy kind of fashion where at times it kind of veers off to the left, at times it veers to the right. But you do hear what sounds like kind of more air moving through it, and a kind of larger echoing sound, indicating that there might be a larger area up front. With the 23 you had, you also hear the sound of what sound like some snaps and pops. And you hear like this kind of like sound.
Lovely.
Then you occasionally
So-
hear like loud snap.
There's something eating something up ahead.
Great.
Probably a big room. Might not be the only one.
Would
Ready
you
for
like
some
me
fun?
to send Ishara?
I mean, if you want, I can't sneak up. I'm just light.
You can always turn off the light.
That's. It hurts enough to turn it on once.
Alright, fine.
Do you want to just go charging in, or do you want me to send Ishara?
You can send her on the corner real quick if you want.
Okay. I'll kind of keep her. Does it bend at all, one way or another, or is it just straight ahead?
It's straight ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. All right, I will keep her. I'll kind of have her crawl on the ceiling.
Okay. Sure, and there's
instead of
small,
flying.
there's small stalactites and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Okay. And I'll turn to Anya and I'll go, hold me steady, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay. And then I see through Ashara's eyes.
Okay. So, as you see through her eyes, she kind of drifts slides forward a bit, and the cave that's in front of you, this kind of cavern, more accurately, has this kind of like straightaway that continues along for about a good 30 feet. The left side actually does open up a bit more before the entire cavern kind of opens up even farther from that. And as Ashara kind of creeps around up through the top, around that corner, there's a kind of a farther portion of the cave that moves out, and there is a very large humanoid creature with this long kind of matted hair, dark gray skin, long claws that appears to be hunched over, chewing on something, as she can just both see and hear with like a small loincloth that it's wearing, the very large humanoid just crunching on something. And about a little bit to the side of the creature, mostly in front of it, there does appear to be a humanoid leg lying on the ground.
Nothing else there? Just that thing?
Correct.
Okay. I bring Ashara back. I don't know what it is. It's just one kind of human looking, but with claws. I'm pretty sure it's eating a human.
Is
How
that
far is it?
How far was it from?
About... Oh, hang on. The gnat... No, okay. Lost it. Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. It's about 50 feet away.
About 50 feet-ish ahead?
is that
Around a
your-
corner, though, too.
Yeah. And slightly around the corner.
I think it
So-
was the that weird monstrosity thing that ran away.
Ooh, the big buggy thing?
I don't think so. That thing was
did not,
big,
no.
right?
Yeah.
No, this is...
This is comparable in size, though.
This is also big, but I don't think that's what it is. It had like hair and didn't look like a bug. It looked like a human-ish, but with claws.
You think it's eating a person?
Well, I saw human legs, so
So we should probably take care of it before it does anything silly.
yeah.
So
Unless it's just eating the dead bodies.
still weird.
But that's just nature, right?
What happens when it runs out of dead bodies?
It makes more.
Maybe it eats them out of the graveyard.
You think Bert
Still
the
not-
Merc will be able to handle it?
I don't know.
Well,
I've never seen one before. I don't know what it
This
is.
is the direction we're going. Should we just take care of it?
Ishara, do you know what it is?
You get the sense that she does. She recognizes it.
Oh, sweet. What is it?
You hear one word in your mind. Troll.
It's a troll.
My experiences are you don't let them go.
You have troll experience. Is that on your resume?
Okay, I guess I can. I'm probably metagaming a little bit.
True.
I feel like trolls are well known enough to be known as not a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. That's fair.
But do we know the special thing about them that you need to do?
I don't know.
They are not fey, fiend, or undead.
That's true.
Know
That's
that.
true.
Well played.
Yep, thank you. If
So-
you'd like to make a history check, one may try to remember the knowledge.
I do get advantage on history for a fact.
Right,
But
but
it's
it
not
is
one of
not.
those.
Like, do you say the word troll out? I guess.
Yeah, listen, there's
I'm
there's a troll in the
I
dungeon.
feel like
I just thought you ought to know.
trolls.
Do you pass?
Oh, that's a nat 20. So it's a 21.
Okay.
It's a nat 20, so 21.
You know that they have a
I
very.
get to draw, and he's like, "Oh, okay, obviously Rolodex. That's a troll."
So you know they have a very keen sense of smell. And they also, do have very capable regenerative abilities.
Ugh.
That is normally arrested by fire or acid.
So he's gonna smell it soon. Fire and acid takes it down. They're bad. Ready?
Yeah.
You can make it not heal.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
It will heal itself if you don't burn it. So I'm gonna pull out my dagger and use my ability on it, and then can I just dash in and attack? Or use my failing agility and run an attack? Can I do it like a surprise round?
So if you're gonna do surprise, then I'll need a stealth check.
But if I just sprint in, I won't get it.
No, because if you're sprinting in, he'll hear the footsteps echoing down the cave. I'm giving you that he hasn't already.
I know. I'm very
Let's try it.
surprised.
I know he's gonna run for it, so I want to try to stealth run with him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hold on 1 sec. So 3 damage. As I take out my other weapon, 3 damage. And then stealth is a nat 1. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Perfect.
Okay.
18.
So for what it's worth, that still gives me a 9 on stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 18.
So as you begin running in, what's your passive perception?
14.
14? What's yours?
11.
11. Okay. So you hear his footsteps, just like, pat, pat, pat. Sorry.
Minor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you
Clip
begin,
the sword on the wall.
yeah, as you begin running up, you hear a from around the corner, kind of echoing in the cave. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll have you guys get into this.
All right, there we go. 15. Did you forget that we were doing the thing?
It wasn't amazing, but it landed outside of it. But it still landed fine. I won't fight it.
Aw.
It sounds like we may be in luck.
Or that was for Anya.
That was for the troll.
The troll's gonna die.
I wonder how did this pick up?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, that's if
Later.
Jake was watching it, but he's
Leave it
the
muted.
delay.
No, yeah.
I mean, even then, leave it muted so you don't have a echo.
When I was doing it, like certain times, especially with Discord, it cuts out really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to turn the stream on to figure out what was said. But then I was playing a 10-second catch up.
Gotcha.
There we go. Use.
Vadir, what's your initiative?
13.
Not Vadir. Dorgarian.
I'm not alone. It happens to other people too. Yay!
What's your initiative? What?
So,
If I open up Discord and it shows a game, I'm gonna fight you. A 3?
Oh no. Well, what's your initiative mod?
All you gotta do is
Did you?
He rolled.
Oh, you
That's
rolled
what
a
he got.
one.
if you just click that,
Yes.
it'll roll for that.
I'm
stat.
sorry.
so initiative.
15.
Okay, Rin.
22.
Oh
I rolled a nat 20.
my. Noise and
I
Vadir.
wasted a nat 20 on
13.
initiative.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
I never want to go first.
It's fair.
Alright.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and put on some more fitting music of some fighting.
Tavern music.
Go ahead and use the ambush track first, and let's go ahead and pull up the map.
What'd you get?
Bring up the map.
What did you end up with?
22. What'd you get?
13.
13.
What did Anya get?
We don't know.
Something
There we go.
not
All
correct.
right. So you are actually. You know what? Let's put you at the opposite side because it's pretty close to the camera. So and then Em, could I
hard
ask
for
you
Chris.
to just touch the phone since ultimately
Oh, you got it.
it's
Sweet.
hopefully that'll get it to come up.
Does that work?
Oh,
This side.
yeah.
No. Oh,
Did I do it?
I jiggled it.
But did you fold it?
Do you see anything coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, there we go, and we are live. So I moved the camera so we can have a little bit of a closer view, and then we have a troll. If you will place him in that kind of cubby area, perf.
Whoa.
Cody.
It's not a thing. We're not making that a thing.
Yeah, we are.
What?
It's a thing.
He said perf.
Perf. Yeah, because it's perfect,
Oh.
but an abbreviation. Ergo, perf. All right. So first up on the initiative order, Ren, you're up.
Alright.
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 Ham.
I'm looking
Making
something up.
abbreviations nobody wants.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. Everybody wants that one.
Just
So I have 30 feet of movement.
Correct.
And he's like 50 feet.
6 when you get up close and personal.
Well, since I was first in the initiative, I was going to try casting a spell I've never cast, but I can't do it because I'm not close. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. No, he's too far away.
Oh dear.
Don't fall out of your chair, guys.
Yeah. It's bad news bears.
When you're trying to look at the thing. Uh-huh.
Could just, firebolt it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna try a spell I've never got to try, but
You could still do it.
I'll just... No, I can't. I have to be within 10 feet of him.
You could get within 10 feet after you firebolt him.
None of you want to be within 10 feet of him when I cast the spell.
Okay.
Well,
Next fight.
So, I'm never going to use this spell. Alright, I will move up 30 feet to the corner-ish.
yeah.
Here.
No, corner. Yeah.
Can you see him?
So, like, I'll peek around. I'm peeking around. I'm like...
Peeking around.
And I'm going to go...
Peeking away or around.
Yep. Thank you. Okay.
Hit him with the finger guns.
I'm going to hit him with the finger gun.
This is actually why I wasn't able to attack first, because I just saw this happening going.
So as you run up and you then see the large creature is now standing in front of you, kind of with this hulking, kind of hunched back, very large teeth and a very large mouth. Just with, unfortunately, this kind of black, like almost blood or ichor coming out of its mouth. It's just this massive underbite.
Hey guys, what's up? What are you coming down these caves for?
Punk. Or a chihuahua. That seems like a massive underbites.
14?
14?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
No.
No.
8.
Okay.
So you give it a pew.
I go, pew, and let it roll back.
Conviction. Attack with conviction.
I didn't want to go first.
Fair. All right. So with that, let's see who would be up next. I'll move this around here this way.
Renoir.
Yeah, we've got Rainier up next.
Dorgir
Okay.
and Quickfoot.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. You started with me, right? So.
Correct.
1, 2, 3. I can go through friendly, right?
You can, yes.
4,
Just can't stop there.
5, 6,
That's like
and
half a wall.
5, 6.
Okay.
Yep.
And then feline agility.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then I'm a stabby stab.
Okay.
So advantage because I'm behind, right?
Correct.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for my main hand.
No arms with the dart in it. Sad.
The short sword is my main one, right? Martial finesse light. Wait, so I can't remember. Short sword's gonna be in the offhand, right? Or am I missing?
Yes, yeah, they're light. Light is
Okay.
the property that you're looking for.
Okay. Because I'm trying to remember if I'm using the scimitar and the short sword, or the short sword and the dagger.
Oh, gotcha.
So, right, it's the scimitar and the short sword, right?
Which short sword?
It's the Acheron blade.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
So that's my offhand, and the scimitar is still the main hand, right?
Yeah, if you want. It could be
Okay.
either. I think it could be either one. I think the scimitar still is light too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I see. That makes more sense. So, and the short sword is piercing, not slashing. That's what I was annoyed about. There it is. So yeah,
Party
I
foul.
will. I'll do main hand, scimitar, offhand, short sword. So I'm gonna do main hand. That's a 19 plus 8.
Yep.
And then I will roll for the offhand, that's cocked. That's an 18 plus 9.
Okay. Yeah.
And then for
Dice are on fire tonight. Nice.
super right. Well, those are advantage too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget. I want to see if someone failing agility. When you move on your turn, you can double your speed until. Okay, so it's not a special action or anything. So and then I can do my second attack with the scimitar. Is a 20.
Natural or
Nat 20.
nice. Okay.
So first, the scimitar is a 1d6. So I do that.
Stealing all my good rolls.
Bro, I don't know what's going on. Alright, so the first one is just a hit, and it's just the crimson and the weapon, if I'm not mistaken. So, 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11.
Got it.
So, since I've hit him, he has less movement,
Oh, okay.
right, because of slashing.
Mhm.
And then the next one will do more. But either way, so then the short sword is 1d6. Ew. It's a 1 and a 2 on the dice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so it's a total of 4 radiant damage now, if that makes any difference. I don't think it does. And then either way, so 7 plus 2, 9. Alright,
Gotcha.
and then now the crit. So,
So, do you have two weapon fighting as a fighting style? I think so, right?
yes.
Okay.
Because that's why I get main hand, offhand, main hand. Because I don't get a second offhand.
Well, no, but it's that you get your ability modifier damage bonus on your offhand attack too.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing that.
Right. No,
Okay,
I
yeah.
just want to make sure. So,
Yeah, fair
cool.
enough. Alright, so the 4 is the weapon, and that's doubled. Also, I forgot what slasher gives me. Where's my feats? Sorry. I don't ever crit, so I
I think it's disadvantage on its attacks.
Slasher, there it is. Using this option I just want what Slasher does.
Disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. There it is. Also gain the ability to win creature on critical hit. Yep. Okay. So anyway, so 4 doubled is 8 plus 5 is 13, and then 3 for the right damage.
Okay.
So 17.
Nice. Okay, 36 points of damage for the first, for just the first attack.
And he's real unhappy because that second slash,
Oh yeah.
right across the back of the knees.
Mhm.
Just.
You see, just it kind of goes down for a moment. It slowly gets up. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So yeah, 10 less movement speed.
mhm. I think that only happens once per round too. Like it doesn't stack.
No, it doesn't stack. No, that
Right,
would be
okay.
That would be legit.
Once per turn. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
It has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Anya's gonna move up. She'll stick by Rin. And you know what? She's just gonna kind of just give you this reassuring pat on the back / shoulder. Just say, "You'll get him next time." And she's casting guidance, so you have a D4 for one ability roll of your next, or one ability check of your choice. Which ability check means, I believe attack rolls count as well, or maybe not. Right? Yeah. So. You got guidance.
Awesome.
You're guided.
Just until my next turn.
No. For 1 minute.
Ooh, nice.
You can roll the die before or after making the ability check too.
Ooh, cool.
All right, Vidir, you're up.
I need to ask you a question on my right.
Eldritch Blast.
Mm.
Ew.
Is he a Fey Fiend or undead?
I'm just not answering.
That's a dirty 20 and a 21 to hit.
You got both hit.
Sweet. Okay, so it's D10. Okay, so that's 20 damage total.
Jeezy P. Okay.
I got a 10 and a 18. Sorry, 18.
That's much better.
Much better. Way better.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain went. What's a 2 plus 3 is 5. Cool. Then a 10. We have another 5, so that's 15. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So as the two blasts fire off, just you see the creature. I mean, it's looking pretty hurt. What's up?
What up with it?
It also is it immune to the frightened condition?
It is not. No.
So it also has disadvantage on its next saving throw.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's scared.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no! I have to choose to do it, and I only get to use it once. It's not until an automatic thing happens. So never mind.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot about it. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, with that, Vidir, I think that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of one-trick pony.
The troll, you see its wounds start to seal up a bit as it will slide around to basically just be. Let's see, does it have enough space? Yeah, it does. Be behind Rainier.
What? Whoop. Isn't it a 10?
Yeah, but it can still get you on your flank though. Hey, creatures can do that stuff too.
I think you're mad that we trucked him in the face.
He's mad.
Actually, it's been that they've been able to do this, but I take it easy for the first few sessions so people can become acclimated to the fact that creatures can also have flanking bonuses.
Hit you with that psych.
So
it just goes to regular now since.
correct, just regular attack rolls, yeah. So there are 5 attacks. I'm kidding. Only 3. All right,
Only
so
kidding. Simply 4.
First one is a 17 to hit.
Ties.
Okay. It's a 16 to hit. So this is, and last one is a 20 to hit. Not natural.
Yeah.
So as one of the claws comes raking towards you, you take 12 points of slashing damage as its long claws rake across your back, and then you feel a heavy set of fangs and teeth pierce into your shoulder as it also bites you. And that is 9 points of piercing damage.
That's great.
Why am I always the one doing this?
There's.
I don't know.
Dorgirin!
Why you keep choosing this, but
You're-
you choose this.
You're over there.
You hear it just kind of get this low guttural growl.
Good flesh.
Actually, what language do you speak?
Abyssal Common Quarry Sylvan.
Didn't understand it.
Okay.
Anybody speak giant?
No.
Nope.
Okay, nobody understood it. Actually, no. Anya understood it. I forgot, yeah. So you hear her just kind of, huh, from the back. So, Dorgirin, you're up.
Alright. Is he close enough for me to reach?
I don't think so.
With
Not without like a dash.
So you can't. Your character doesn't follow them as they're running around.
Huh?
Like, because he went behind me. I was like, so my character wouldn't turn with him.
You're within like 25
Well,
of him.
under
If
the
you
same
go your
logic.
full 40.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
Now,
so-
that being said, you could use your reaction to
Yeah.
spin around, but he could have too, but I didn't want to give him that, so I don't want to steal it from you. Plus, you're
I
going
guess
to be...
I'll dash in, and then because I'm a minotaur with horns,
Mm,
I'm gonna use boring brush.
okay. It's, I believe, a bonus action, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You had
Nice.
just enough movement to get there.
Okay.
He's got 80. If he dashes.
Oh, okay.
So, what are the rules on that?
So if I use the dash action and move at least 20 feet, I can make a melee attack with my horns as a bonus action.
Nice.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And that's a
Okay, gotcha. All right, Rin, you are up.
All right.
Actually, I should say this. Well, no, sorry. You go first. Not yet.
Great. This makes me feel really good about my choices.
Finger guns.
All right. Well, since you all are like in my way, is it much taller than Rainier?
He's a bit taller, yeah.
Like-
The troll's at least 10 feet tall.
Like if I shot in a direct path and it, like Rainier was in the way, but I shot it like up and I hit it, I wouldn't endanger Rainier.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I want to be thankful she's thought about this, but also she's shooting a fireball in my head. Firebolt.
Firebolt. It's just a tiny little pew.
Finger guns, man.
I gotta see that it hits first before I cast, a bigger fire spell, like Scorching Ray. Okay, so I'm gonna go out 15 and then I'm gonna go back 15. So I'm gonna go out 15, pew pew, back 15.
Okay, gotcha. Sure.
All right. What? I'm squishy. That's better. That's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah. That'll definitely do it.
It's a 26.
Okay, yeah.
Just hits.
Just
Right,
barely,
yeah.
right?
Just hits.
Okay.
I roll a
Then
nat 20
I missed the
instead of-
things where you're like, 26, and you're like, that doesn't hit. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that point.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
This one, right? A 10?
Yes.
So I do 2d10,
Yeah. This one rocks.
and it's the dice that's doubled, right?
Yeah, so
That's 2 in a row.
you can roll both your d10s.
7, so 14 fire damage.
Oh, 7 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it goes up to 14. Nice. So, as the fire hits the troll, you hear it just... Like, it hates that so much.
Great.
Yeah.
Impossible.
He says choice words.
All right, so... At that point, everyone hears what sounds like echoing laughter coming from down the opposite side of the cave. Just this...
Oh, no.
as they can see this faint kind of... It's hard to describe like a black glow, as black in itself is normally darkness. But you've heard this sound once before, as it's been echoing about outside of the outside in the town. And sometimes it's in screams, sometimes it's in laughter, but you can see what looks like... Who has dark vision? Actually, you can't see it.
Yeah, I only have 60 feet.
Yeah. But somebody with special eyes... 120, right?
Yeah.
At the very edge of the cave, you can see... Make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. A pair of tiny skulls floating down towards the party.
Balls.
So, if you can place these just down here.
How do we
Right-
hurt
right at the
these
edge
again?
Right there.
Oh, no, up. Yeah, right here at the edge of the cavern. Yeah. I'm sorry?
How do we hurt these again?
Good question. So,
Like, those sound like those. Damn skulls.
It is.
as they fly in, they can make it 40 feet.
So 40 feet starts back here, right?
Oh, no.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. And then the other one just moves right in line with it. And as you hear them kind of having this laughing... Oh, yeah, okay. So they do shed light. We'll say, for the sake of this, it's almost like an eclipse, where they have this kind of like white light, but like a black center to their form. As they begin just flying and floating forward, they get that far, but they take... You know what? Let me see.
They're about 120 feet away from me, about 100 feet away from door here.
Yeah, you know what? They'll move up another 40 feet.
Look at a dash.
Yeah.
Stop that.
That is it for their turn. So, the skulls are right over here. Okay, Rainier, you're up.
I'm gonna do a sweet, like, blink roll to here and be like, only I stab people in the back. I'm gonna stab them in the back again.
Sure, go for it.
Stab / like. Is that, do I get a flanking bonus there or am I still?
You do, yes.
Okay. Alright, main hand is a 11 plus 8, 19. That's a hit.
Yep.
Offhand is that's cocked as hell. 6 plus 8 is 14.
14 does not.
Alright, so great. And then, thank God for advantage. 18 and a natural 1. 18 plus a lot.
18 will do it. 18 plus whatever. 18 plus whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so first main hand is oh wow. That's double 6s.
Nice.
So 6 plus 5, 11, 17.
17, GZP.
And then that's another 8 plus the 14. So
Okay.
14 total.
So, with another pair of... Were these just the stabs? Or
Yeah, no, these are the scimitars.
Oh, gotcha, okay. So, with 2 deft slashes on this creature, it does fall. How do you want to kill this creature?
The first one took out its legs, and then he comes down, and I'm going to take his head off.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, my slashing!
So as the creature kind of falls down to its knees first, with one solid strike from the scimitar, the head just completely lobs off, and the body falls limp.
I guess I don't have any more actions left to, like, kick the head away from the body.
No, technically not. Yeah. All right.
Technically, you can interact with an object for free.
That's true.
Not wrong.
Yeah, that's true. If you wanted to kick the head, you could.
I'm just gonna, I'll meet in the middle. I'll, like, kick at it, kind of whip, so it rolls, like, a few feet.
Yeah.
Like, still wouldn't call it dead.
Didn't punt it, but
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn and look at the, at the same time, can I turn and look at the skulls?
Yes, you can.
pew pew.
All right.
This is where I wish I had them all. Just,
Mm.
It's that one.
Anya is up, and she will. Let's see. I don't think she can. Can she reach
Where did she go?
Rainier?
Oh, Rainier?
Yeah, I don't think she can. Maybe.
You get here.
30?
Ah,
30.
okay. 30. Yeah. Not quite then. Okay. You know what? She will. Wielding a small kind of club that she has at her side, you see it kind of extend out into a full quarterstaff. As you see her kind of wind up and send off a just kind of ball of energy from it. She will send out. She'll send a kind of this. It's like an orb with this trailing energy behind it that starts to crackle as she releases it from the staff. You see this kind of like orb of lightning. She just kind of launches at it. Oh, I am getting cold. Nope. All right.
I was like,
Yep, hit me. I'm playing D&D. It doesn't matter. It was probably a marketer anyway. And 1-800 number. I'm like, whatever. All right. So it misses, unfortunately. It's kind of arcs out. It does light up the area very briefly until it just fizzles out a little ahead of time.
Seen the skull
Oh
sound.
no.
they
Yeah.
give off light too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. That was cool, Anya.
I tried. I'm not really too keen on the fighting things more.
That's okay. It happens to me all the time.
Okay, good. Yeah.
You see me over in the corner shaking my head.
What?
It's a conversation. Nah.
All right, Vadir, you're up then.
Did Darwin actually tell us how to kill them without using his special ability?
He did not.
Okay.
Fireball.
Alright.
Let's get out the way. Use your feline agility.
I'm gonna target the closer skull and shoot Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
A 19 and a 25.
Yeah, both hit.
You can use Ultra Blast twice.
Level 5, man.
He's so
Okay, so that's 8 plus 13, 21 damage.
21. Damn. Okay, nice.
I'm really worried this fight is gonna make him raise the level of
All
all
right.
monsters we fight.
We're rolling really, really well.
You are, yeah. You guys are doing really well tonight, which is great. So, 21 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
I'll just say, if you got something against magic, it might help. Since they're
Alright.
made of it.
You just hear, Fae Fiend are undead!
Last one.
Let's get some more eyeballs.
All right, Dorgirin, you're up.
We need their eyeballs.
I'm gonna run up to one of the skulls.
He's within range.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna run up to one of the skulls.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Nice.
play
Did it.
baseball?
You gonna Babe Ruth it?
Which
Cold
one were you
shot?
hitting? Left or right?
The one closest to me, so
Whatever
the right
closest.
one for you.
No worries.
Okay.
Am I flanking it from there?
Huh?
Am I flanking it from there?
You are now. Now you are.
I'll give it to him since he wasn't controlling his character. We were.
Hmm.
That's fair.
We're being lazy.
We're terrible.
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Hit a home
Gallagher
run.
That skull.
Oh.
So, I don't know if you saw my message over here, but the upgrade point you gave me didn't have a +1. So it should actually be a 13 to hit.
Oh, I did not see that. I thought it did. Darn it. Okay, let me double check that. Okay, 13 just hits.
Woo.
So that would be 12 points of damage. Because the damage is also this +1.
Okay, nice.
And I roll the Barbarian, so I get a second attack.
That's right.
Your maul has +1.
It says it's +1, but it doesn't actually have it calculated in. Alright, so this time it'll be a 26 to hit.
Nope.
It that definitely hits, but that maul should have that
Are
applied.
you attuned to it?
It doesn't require attunement.
It does.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Did it? Oh, you changed that.
Did change.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I did have to reattune to
Oh,
all mine
okay.
this time, so I don't know if D&D Beyond
There we go.
reset something, but I was
Oh.
attuned to everything and I haven't reattuned.
That's weird,
this
yeah.
game, so it's
The
weird.
last mold didn't require attunement, so.
Correct. This one has changed.
It's better.
Mm.
Okay, well, anyways, 26 to hit, and then. It's another 9 points of damage.
Another 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
9.
9.
Okay.
Thank you.
Doink,
Noin.
doink.
All right, both skulls looking like they took some decent hits there. All right, would that be it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Rin, you're up.
Great. We should fight fire with fire. Pew pew.
Okay.
It's 120 feet, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
well
plenty
within,
of
well
space, yeah.
within range.
Just out of range.
Just
Unfortunately.
barely.
Hmm.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that the deer hit.
Okay.
So that one.
Favoritism.
Dorgaren put some hurting on it, so I feel like this one's gonna be the problem. No shit. Ooh! 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6, yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Yeah, he is.
Technically, I did 1 more point of damage.
Whatever. That's
Semantics.
no, the other one. That's better. 9 points of fire damage.
Oof. Okay, nice. Okay.
Just about average. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to firebolt you next?
Come at me.
Not my
Your
luscious
kitty
fur.
butt on fire.
Already been bit
This
and
is not
slashed.
bad for a cantrip, okay? I've
No,
used
that's
no
it's
spell
very
slots.
good. It is very
True.
good.
True.
It is very good. I'm just being a smart aleck.
Okay, so with the skulls up for their turn, I think. Let's see. The one that is nearest Dorgaren will stay put,
I think these we also have to burn. 'Cause they're
and
That's
Not gonna be one
you know the other one's gonna send off
right.
some. So those like gem eyes that you've seen, both of them are going to. So one's gonna float closer towards Dorgaren. Not by too much, just by maybe 10 feet. Puts him within 30 feet, I think. If I did the math.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah. Both of their eyes are going to glow as you see 2 of these black rays just fire off from them. Basically, kind of like Scorching Ray, but they're black.
Oh no.
So, 2 attack rolls against each opponent. One being Dorgaren, one being the deer. So Dorgaren first. Both miss. I have a 12 and a 7 total.
Sure, missed the tank.
Yeah. And then we've got the 2 against the deer. Yeah.
Well, you're like the. It's pretty good.
Okay. 19 and 23 to hit.
Pulse.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot better that time.
Okay, so you wanna try?
And one more. There we go.
You're like, good.
Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
Sounds like a lot of dice, but they're not big dice. So that's decent damage though.
I love it.
All 4s.
23 points of necrotic damage
Feels great.
as both rays blast into the deer. As you see him kind of get brought down to a knee for a moment, as you see like the life just being sapped out of him.
Oh no.
How you feeling there, bud? Well, that sounds about right.
I'm good.
And with that, both of the skulls start laughing back and forth at each other. And then you just turn and look again as they focus back on their opponents.
It's not that funny.
Rainier, you're up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the assume he's now looking at Dorgaren.
It is, yes.
Oh, you thought that was funny, and then I'm just going to hit him.
Yep.
I was
Sure.
gonna say in the face, but he is a face. Does that count?
There's only face to hit, so yes, it still counts.
Punch some
Actually, technically, there's no face; it's just a skull. So,
So 9 plus 8. I assume a 17 hits.
so as you go to strike the skull, you see this like defensive shield come up over it. This black energy and it bounces off as it casts shield.
Okay, we'll try the other one.
I really should have done that for my turn, but it's
Oh, that's
okay.
a nat 20.
Okay, that'll definitely hit.
Like, so, oh, you thought that was funny. So that's the offhand, and then I'll do my second main hand. That's kind. It's a 17 plus a 8 is 25.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, real funny now, huh? And then, so the red one will be the weapon. Oh, that's a 6. So that's 12 piercing damage, and then 5 radiant.
Oh, okay.
So that's 17. And then the second one is... Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry, that was 12 plus 6, so it's 18. And then the radiant, so it's 23.
Jesus, okay.
Right? Because it was 12 on the dice. Well, 6 and doubled is 12. Then plus 6 for the actual weapon itself.
Oh wait, natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So 12 plus
Yeah,
6, 18.
okay.
And then the 5 for the radiant, so 23.
Okay.
And then the second one was 9 and 5 is 14.
Okay. So with that,
And 5 of that was also radiant.
okay, gotcha. So, with all of that, as the two strikes hit this laughing, floating skull, rotting skull, that is in front of Dorgirin, it shatters and cracks into pieces as the skull is just destroyed.
Nice.
You ain't laughing now, was you, bitch?
Bits of bone fall
Is
and
it ash,
slap on the
though?
ground. It is not ash.
Okay.
So,
I think the ash thing happened just because of the way he
No, I don't know. I've seen
would that be it for your turn?
one way.
I imagine as much.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
gotcha.
seen one way.
Okay.
And we're sticking to it.
So, yeah, well done. Anya's up.
Don't laugh at me.
Anya's going to run over and cast Healing Wounds. I'm sorry, Healing Wounds. Cure Wounds.
Wounds.
Yeah. These wounds will heal you, I promise.
Are you Dorgirin?
No, she's going to cast it to Vidir.
Or yeah.
He was the one who got hurt.
Every time.
I just roll with it and see what happens.
I
Yeah.
just
Funnier
picture this
that way.
little progress bar pops up over him, and it just says healing wounds.
Yeah.
Do,
Yeah.
do, do.
Oof, that was not a good first dice roll. Okay, that was better. Okay, so she heals you for 9 hit points.
Hey, better than
Kind of walks over. You see this kind of green energy kind of start pulsing from her hand with this kind of interweaving of vines as it kind of, basically patches over some of the scorch marks that you had from this black energy. And you see it start to slowly fade.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Good luck. And with that, you're up.
Okay. I'll shoot another 2 rays at the. Or 2 blasts at the other head. Does 14 hit?
14. So, similarly, as the bolt comes right towards the creature, you see a black shielding energy arc off the bolt.
The other one
Deflect
was
it.
24. So
24 definitely hits.
11.
11. Okay. All right. Skull's kind of floating a little iffy. Anything else for your turn?
Just about. I mean, I'll stand more in front of her.
Aw. Okay. All right, Dorgirin, you're up.
Put me in, coach.
Gallagher, that skull.
You're behind it.
Am I flanking it?
Yep.
Yes, you are on its rear.
Straight ahead.
Do they have rears if it's a skull?
On its hind.
15?
How much?
15?
Misses.
Let's get shield up.
Does.
Alright, next attack. 19.
19 does hit.
Woohoo!
I didn't get to do their special move. Dang it, I should have just done it.
Points of damage.
Probably should have.
That'll do it. All right. So, with a heavy maul swing, the...
I kind of grip my maul like a baseball bat,
Hmm.
and then I point off towards the distance.
Nice.
And then just swing at it.
With a Babe Ruth of the skull,
Yeah.
you shatter it into pieces as many of the little bits just of bone scatter across the rocky surface of the cave floor.
Tony, when in doubt, TPK. Always.
Yeah, I should have. But you guys were spread out, so like your special ability doesn't really do anything.
Ha! We did that on purpose.
In under
Right.
a minute left, or are we out of combat?
You're out of combat now.
Okay. In under a minute, can I run up to one of the skulls and wrench out using my guidance? Because I need the help. The gems. Ice.
Yes, you may.
Cool. Because guidance goes away.
The skulls are shattered.
They are shattered, so yeah, retrieving the gems does not take. It does. There's no difficulty really to it.
I just didn't feel like I could make it to the troll and get to his heart in under a minute, so.
Oh, you're going for that?
No, she said she didn't think she could.
I
Oh.
didn't think I could make it to him in under a minute, but I figured maybe one of the skulls I could make it to. I'm trying to utilize my guidance
Okay.
that she used.
Well-
Unless you're saying I can make it to the troll, in which case I will try.
You absolutely may try.
I will try to make it to the skull. I'm just like booking it, and
Okay.
I'm like pulling out a dagger, and I'm like, hurrah!
Okay. Go ahead and go for it. So this would
What
be
was that
a.
gusto a minute ago?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay.
I mean, she did run towards him this time instead of away from him.
did. Thank you.
At times.
Hey, pick up those.
If somebody would like to assist, you most certainly may as well. Giving her advantage
Just
on the
gonna
roll.
kind of walk up and.
What
grab
check is it?
the-
Survival.
Survival?
If you're proficient with it, you can give her advantage on it.
Oh. Oh.
I'm proficient in survival.
Okay.
So
So Durgirin can assist to give you
up.
advantage and leverage the D4.
Oh no. I chipped my glass down.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Well, you have advantage.
Great. Okay. Well, that's a 3 on my guidance. I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's way better than the 8 that I rolled earlier. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. 9, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Oh, okay.
22, 23.
Okay, nice. So,
I was like 8, 9. Nope, it's 18.
So, as everyone sees Rin just say, "I got it," and just book over to the troll, she pulls out, unsheathes the dagger, and just drives it into the heart of this creature, spurting out this kind of black blood. Dorgirin, as you run over, you kind of give her a couple notes as she just starts hacking into the thing.
No, you gotta hit here, crack the ribs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As you see, the regenerative qualities of the creature do kind of keep it, even though it is dead at this point, also being beheaded, and having been hit with fire on the last turn that it was alive. So technically still arresting its ability to fully regenerate. It still is a tough creature to get through. However, with the guidance of Dorgirin and the guidance of Anya, hacking into the creature, you actually are able to retrieve its heart. And as you pull it out, you hear a
Ha! Firebolt.
With the rest of the body?
Yeah.
Okay.
firebolt the body. About 30 seconds later, another thump.
Ew.
Hold
Is
on.
this supposed to keep doing that?
Yes. I'm just gonna walk up and hold the bag.
Of
No,
colding?
no. Put it in mine.
Of colding?
I got a bag of colding now.
We
Of
have a bag of
colding.
colding.
Yeah,
You get the bag of cold in.
Yeah.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the bag.
Alright.
Do you know anything? I'll ask Anya. Do you know anything about these?
I don't know. I'm more like nature, not trolls.
It's part of nature. It's natural. I mean, it's got a heart.
I meant more trees, minerals,
See
rocks. No, I'm good.
Oh, it moved.
That's just
that normal?
Just I
I'm
don't
gonna walk
I
by
don't know.
him and like try to hit him in the face and just be like, "Stop flirting!" And then I like firebolt its head. Firebolt.
You see, it just kind of rolls a little bit every time, just a little bit.
This is incredibly frustrating. Can someone get the gem eyes, please?
I just walk over. How many Gemmis are there?
There are 4.
4. Just. Also, is this another trophy for Plaza's wall?
No.
The heart?
No, the head.
The head? We don't know how to preserve that stuff yet.
It's true. It preserves itself.
Not in the way you want.
Alright. Alright.
Can I think back to what Darwin said about the skulls regenerating?
Yes.
I know we needed like a sacred place or holy water, right?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes. If you like to make a if you can recall it, then you just did.
Oh, I just did.
Yeah.
Who's got the holy water?
I do.
You wanna put some on those? Remember we said we got to keep it in a sacred place or use holy water on them.
I thought it was ash. Fireball.
Bit
It
of
needs
the
to be like consecrated ground.
bit of the skull just moves as you hit it with fire.
Great. I do a little dot on the skull
Okay.
piece. Did it do anything?
You see part of the skull turns to ash.
Okay, give me a pile. I'll use the broom of flying.
Using the broom of flying as a broom.
Yep.
Amazing.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah. Why fly on it when I could sweep with it? It's a broom.
Why
I'm
not
just imagining
both?
Harry Potter
True.
using his fly
True.
as
That's
Nimbus.
true.
Why not both?
True. So yeah, as you sweep up the bits of the skull into a pile. 2 piles, 1 pile,
One pile.
1 pile. Okay.
I think.
It makes a double head.
Yeah. Well.
Great.
I mean-
Fleming Skull Hydro.
So then.
I like that idea.
I keep pouring one of the vials of holy water until it's all ash. And then I'll kind of try to sweep them into a pouch
Okay.
so we can give them to Adelaide.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, they're already dead.
No, they have to be kept on consecrated ground, remember? And they're also members of the town, so she took the last ones, so we'll give her these as well.
So that thing hurt. Do we want?
Oh, I can heal.
Do you need
You're
another
I know it
Mary?
comes over.
Sweet.
Thank you. I focus more on the restorative side of nature than the destructive. As you saw.
It's nice to have around, for sure. We're not very good at that part.
I do the stab, not the heal.
Yeah, we're a little on the other side.
8 points of healing.
Nice.
Okay.
Same kind of green magic.
Still. Yep.
Are you looking at gift horse in the
Do you have a
mouth?
potion?
No, I appreciate it, but it.
Do you have a potion?
Thing hurt.
How are you?
I'm at 28, so I'm feeling okay.
28 out of
42.
20 out of 47.
I mean, it's not about the size; it's about how you use it.
I can still provide a bit more healing. I'm
But
getting
I
a little
assume we're gonna
close to
end
the
up
tap.
needing. We're gonna need whip in the future.
We could take a short rest here.
That's what I was thinking.
Is that safe?
I don't think so. It's probably not that safe.
Fine.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Let's go a little bit. If we start seeing something or hearing something, then we can do a little top off. It's no biggie. In case we need it for something else.
Alright. I don't have any potions. How do I still not have any potions?
Because you drank them all?
No, I never actually had any.
Yeah, you took almost all of Matt's Boggs.
Somehow, I'm the tank of the group.
I would like to point out you
No,
did.
just rush in.
You just rush in. It's not.
And I
considered
always
a
go
tank.
first.
Well, everyone's like, hey,
I
man.
went first this time, and then you rushed in.
I would
I
like to
told
point
you
out
I
that
had a
even
spell.
at 30 feet, I was still like 70 feet away from them.
Alright. Well then, let's, feeling. Getting this crick out of my neck. Let's go.
Okay, so as you proceed through the kind of caves beneath Pharaoh Fall, you begin kind of walking further and further down, and you kind of hear again another kind of echoing chamber before you, with wind kind of whispering through and kind of that same deep echoing sound. As you get closer, could I have anybody make a perception check, or what would you like to do?
I mean, do we want to send Shara up ahead again to take a look? She's pretty good at that.
What do you think? You go for a run?
Okay.
Super helpful.
Alright. I send her on the ceiling again. Ahead.
Okay.
And I go, someone come here. So don't fall over.
Anya comes over and
Perfect.
I'll help.
Thanks.
Sure.
And just like hold on to her hand and then go into Ashara's eyes. See
Okay.
through her eyes and send her down the tunnel.
Gotcha. So, when you begin walking, and well, having Ashara fly forward, she looks in and kind of, goes into this larger kind of cavernous area, one that opens up into many different kind of caves that branch off of this larger cavern, and she recognizes the same kind of ruins that she had seen before, that you all had seen before, as they are off to the left, and the entranceway that you're coming from is from one of the many kind of offshoots from this larger area. So you have found once again where the wound previously was.
I'm gonna whisper, found the ruins, and I'm gonna tell Ishara to do just a circle flight around the cavern just to see if there's anything, or she hears anything from any of the adjacent caverns just immediately in the vicinity.
Sure. She does a quick kind of flyby, looking around. Go ahead and make a perception check as her.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up her stats real quick.
While this is going on, does anybody else want to do anything in particular?
Yeah, we were just gonna. I thought we were just gonna wait until we got word from Shara. Oh, she said that out loud, didn't she?
18.
Okay. Yeah, so looking around, you see a lot of the crystals at this point have pretty much stopped growing. They are still present, many of them, but there's not a lot of activity down here.
It doesn't look like anything's in the cavern. I just had Ashara do a flyby. She's not hearing anything, so I'm gonna bring her back.
I may have forgotten that I wanted to look at if we could tell who or what the troll was eating.
At this point, you have moved on.
Yeah, no, I know. Forgot about that. I was too distracted by her.
Oh, yeah.
I
For
brought
sure.
Ashara back.
Alright, well,
I'll say with your passive perception, it didn't look like it was anybody of terrible importance. Probably just another one of the common villagers kind of thing.
alright, so I guess we'll go in and... Because we're here to find the remains of the,
Wound.
portal. Wound, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're... I don't know what our goal was.
Yeah, she's here to study it to make sure it's closed.
Okay.
Close.
So...
And get some of the crystals.
yeah.
We'll head in.
So, as everyone heads into the area, you can still... the bit of air that was down here is kind of stale. There's the breeze kind of helps out with it a bit, but it still has that kind of lingering smell. But walking in, you do see the small kind of set of ruins that are off to the left. And walking up onto the platform, you see the area you pretty much had torn about before, still largely in the same state that you remembered seeing it in.
Are the dead bodies still there?
They are, yes.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Can I try for more dragon skins?
No,
Just kidding.
you've already hacked it apart pretty well. So, as she walks over and kind of approaches the area where the wound was, she looks at the kind of space and just kind of looks and says, "So this was it?"
I point to the markings on the floor. Yeah.
She starts to look at them. These are interesting. We've seen something like this before. It's very old. Very old.
I mean, yeah, it looked like the whole place was here before they just kind of came upon it.
I think so. He just kind of takes out this small notebook and starts thumbing through and kind of. I think. It looks. Not able to make much sense of this, but I can take some drawings and take some notes. Were there other things down here that we should be concerned about? I'd like to stay here for quite some time. Make sure I can get all the notes that I need.
There was an insectoid kind of creature, but he kind of ran off after we took out the big guy.
Yeah, who knows if that's one of the creatures the mercenaries killed, but we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
If you want to just do your thing.
Yeah, do your thing. We'll keep watch.
Okay, sure.
I do want to go get some crystals.
Sure.
Yes.
While she's doing that, can I take like a short rest? Is it gonna be that long, or is it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to take a short rest now, that'd be fine.
Okay.
If you want to take a short rest, I can go look for crystals.
Sure.
If you want to, I'm just offering it as a suggestion because you're hurt.
I'm not hurt. I'm perfectly fine.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound.
So, Rin, if you'd like to try to harvest some crystals, you could do so with a survival or arcana check.
Hey, Anya.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go look for some crystals.
Could you get some for me too?
Yeah, if I find some. If I
Great.
find like a big cache of them, I'll bring some over.
That'd be great, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd love to take some back to the institute and try and
To study, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We have heard that, like, if they've got the black stuff in them, they kind of only hold the black stuff, though. So.
There may be ways we could siphon that energy off to kind of restore them back, but it's difficult and dangerous too.
Well, definitely do so in a safe environment if it's you, ma'am.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
At the Cruise Grove Institute, pride ourselves on our arcane studies and, specifically on Istorian as well. We have some really interesting things we've been working with.
Very cool. Well, I'm sure Rainier over here would love to pick your brain. I'm gonna go this way, so if you hear someone coming from this way at a decent clip, probably me, probably being chased. Just so you know.
Okay.
Are you still taking your lights with you
Yes.
in the pitch dark cavern?
Yeah, because I can't see.
I could try to seal some of these offshoots if we want to kind of hold up here for a bit
I mean,
Like,
how long?
temporarily or permanently?
permanently.
That would be cool.
I still was gonna keep exploring. Or are we done down here?
I mean, the main part is to get the information out of here.
Oh, is it? Okay.
How did you get down here before?
That way. I'll point towards like where we came in on
Main
the other
entrance,
side.
Yeah, we collapsed it.
Oh, okay.
Like a boom.
Not that part. We collapsed it later on.
Yeah, but the way we came in, we collapsed it. Yeah.
Well, I can seal off these other ones, or I mean, we'll need a way out so we can go back the way we came in.
Sure.
Unless you think the way you came in originally might be able to be opened up.
No, there was a basilisk down there, but I bet he's gone.
I don't know if we can get there.
We could.
We can.
Yeah. We didn't. We collapsed like the way we came in, came around like it hooked around, and then we went up the stairs, and then that came to a T, and it was after the T.
Okay. Well, how about we leave the one I'm going into, obviously, because I'm going into it first off. Don't want to be closed off from you guys.
Oh,
But
no, of
second-
course.
because we
Yeah,
might want to find
right,
something
right.
down there. And the one that we came in on, but close everything else. What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm fine closing some off. I just don't want to be limited on our potential routes if we needed to move quickly.
Well, I think we're going to have to close them all off permanently anyway, because we want to control how people are getting down here, right?
I would really like to keep this area secure. If these ruins are as old as I think they are, this is an incredible find.
How old do you think they are?
Thousands of years. We're talking potentially before some of the calamities, some of the cataclysms. We may be talking around the time of the gods.
Whoa. As she says that, I start clocking stuff to see if anything strikes me as something I would have seen the faction wanting to know about.
Which faction?
My
oh,
faction.
okay, gotcha.
The
yeah.
faction.
Sure. Make a perception check or investigation, depending on which one you're kind of going for.
You haven't heard from what's his name since we killed his little buddy down here, have in the Shattered?
I'm just
Have
gonna
we?
do. I'll do an investigate. No, I'm gonna do perception. I'm just gonna glance around.
Okay.
Out of character, have we asked the Institute girl, Anya, what they know about the Shattered?
No.
Okay.
10.
10. You look around and you can see some of the crystals still growing in the ground. Or not growing, but they're in the ground still. You could potentially try and take out. Probably certain that those would be of interest.
Yeah.
In terms of more relics and everything,
Yeah.
honestly, the kind of circle that the wound was above, that could be. Not necessarily you could retrieve it, but
Right.
You know?
But that would have been. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's no getting. I just think to myself, well, there's no getting that out without causing notice. So I just, all right, guys, I'm gonna head this way for a little bit.
close a couple of these off. See her like kind of rub her hands.
As she walks over, I'm just gonna turn. So the one who's scared of everything is going off into dark tunnels by herself. Okay. Just
Normally that's your job.
as I'm still like bandaging a giant gash on my arm. You know. Yeah.
And as she gets most of the way out, you just see Ashara climb onto her shoulders, and then Ren just starts talking to Ashara.
Nice.
It's kind of dark down here, Ashara. I don't know. But I guess that's why we have lights.
Hear her voice kind of echoing into your mind. I don't like you wandering off alone.
Well, I'm not going to go far.
Okay.
You tell me when you think we've gone too far, and I'll turn back.
I already think we have, but
You're such a mother hen.
well, I worry. But you're capable. So, if you'd like to make an investigation or Arcana check, or I'm sorry, no, Survival or Arcana, to retrieve some crystals, you most certainly may.
You said Arcana
Or Survival, yeah.
Survival.
Because, I mean, you're going to be, like, kind of, foraging effectively, although it's for crystals, so Arcana could potentially overlap here.
18.
18?
Arcana.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get, you find what looks like a kind of solid vein that you, see within the walls. And, taking out your dagger, you try and chip at some of it, and it's kind of difficult to get it out, but you do get actually a decent chunk. And you also find some of the ones that are just kind of sitting on the ground, even when they were here, just kind of growing loosely. Veins obviously have more to harvest potentially, but you get what would come to 5 different crystals.
What was that?
5.
5 crystals.
Mhm.
Is it?
Of like decent size.
Is it? What is that called?
We'll say also like a pound of. We'll say a pound of dust too.
And it's all shade and teen right
Yes.
now. Okay. When you say decent size, is that like a silver dollar size or like a fist or
Silver dollar. Yeah.
silver dollar? Okay.
You guys are taking rests. Was there anything you wanted to do during that time in particular? While you're in kind of the main chamber?
I want to look at the circle where the wound was and see if I recognize anything like that compared to what Corfer had.
Okay. Sure. This would be an Arcana. Yeah, this would be Arcana.
Okay.
6. Yeah, you're not sure.
It's got symbols on it.
It does look very different, but in terms of like how different, who's to say?
I have been attacking wrong.
What's that? Nice.
I've been attacking wrong.
Oh,
The offhand does not get the bonus damage from 2-weapon fighting.
killing me, man.
You even said, 2-weapon fighting gives it 2, and then I
killing
was
me,
just bored
Smalls.
reading. Not bored, but I was just.
Well, wait, no, 2-weapon fighting should though. I thought it was right.
Says you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative.
What? Okay. Well, Dorgiran, what are you doing during this time?
we kind of cleared this room out before, right?
Correct.
I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of stand guard, I guess.
Okay.
I guess after kind of healing up, I was gonna. Can I go? Do we remember which tunnel the bug boy ran out of? Or because I'm trying to remember because it was like the house was or the buildings were up there and there was a couple down here and one up top.
Out of character? Yes. The house was here. He ran towards one of the north tunnels from like how I'm looking at it, south for you. But I was also in the middle of the houses, so I don't know if my character would have seen it.
Okay, and then where she went to that one? Or I was just gonna go kind of scout, just looking down those tunnels to see if there's anything immediately that's of use or of interest.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Make a perception check or investigation, depending on what you're looking for.
Well, first, so since it is a short rest, I lose the glows on them, so I'm just gonna do stealth first.
Okay. So, I had to double check, but yeah, you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack. Bonus attack, unless that modifier is negative. Wait.
The bonus would be the offhand, wouldn't it?
No. Sorry. Yeah, no. Two-weapon fighting, the fighting style. When you engage in two-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. So yeah, you can.
Okay, alright.
Two-weapon fighting normally doesn't allow that, but because you're two-weapon fighting style.
Oh, because I'm just looking at two-weapon fighting, not the
Right.
style. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. So stealth was a 19.
Okay.
And you said perception.
Yep.
13 plus 4, so 17.
Okay.
It does not get advantage for Fey Fiend and Undead.
It would if this was about that.
No, it's not. Perception.
Oh, right, yeah. No, this isn't like a history thing, right?
Yeah.
Or an intelligence check. So, yeah. So as you look down this particular cavern, you do see the heavy tracks from the creature that had ran down it before.
Okay.
But beyond those, doesn't look like anything else came down.
And
Came
it just-
back.
Is it just like a straight tunnel, or is there? Okay.
Yep.
I guess just come back and see how it's going along.
Okay. So, as Rin comes back with a few crystals harvested, Anya's taking her notes. She looks. I believe we've closed off a good amount of the tunnels. I did leave the larger ones in case we wanted to potentially move up them. There's the one that you said you came down before, the one we came in from. There's this one more that came off this way. I'll leave those open. I assume the smaller ones probably aren't of anything that's really important. But I do have some notes on this circle. I don't have any sort of real knowledge of what the language was that these runes are written in, if it was a language even at all. But based off of the age, I would say that this runic circle was from a long time ago. Around the time that, as the stories go, the gods were on Istoria.
Would it be helpful if you knew that the Shattered were the ones that were opening the portal, or at least maintaining it? Or where the wound was going to?
The Shattered were here.
Yeah.
The cult of the Shattered?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you know of them?
Not a lot, other than they're a pain in our ass. Every time we come to a cave, they're here.
They're the ones that were kind of wreaking havoc. They had somebody disguised as the general store clerk.
Yeah, actually, there was a family outside of Milvain, towards like the mountains. It was like an orchard area, right? They were seemed like a really nice family. They let us stay there. But when we came back, they tried to knock us all out. Turns out they were in the cult of the Shattered, and they said they came from Ortharn.
And they had a altar under their
bar.
Yeah, there was like a whole ceremonial space.
This is an orchard north of Milvain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who have you told about this?
Huh?
Oh, well, we told the sheriff about
No, we didn't
being
tell
an
him.
orchard there that we stopped off in, but we
What's-
didn't talk about.
What's that
We
leader
kind
of
of
the
asked
Shattered?
about it.
What was that guy's name from the Shattered?
We don't really know who's in the Shattered, right? Because it's very well organized from what we're seeing, so we don't really want to. Yeah, I just kind of blurted it out. I really shouldn't have told you about that.
The cult of the Shattered seeks to destroy life on Istoria as we know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's rude.
I mean, I kind of got that gist with their whole,
What's the guy's name?
vibe.
If they were here, this room. You see her kind of open her eyes up wide. We need to go back.
Back to
Okay.
Milbank.
Yes.
There's also another one of their
Okay.
little.
Oh yeah, in the general store, there's another little ceremonial chamber off the basement.
Because that's
We
also
didn't-
where that,
Those don't matter.
Okay.
Those.
Well, shouldn't we protect this? Should we just close it all off then?
No. We may need this.
Do you want us
Are
to
there-
go to the fort, get some guys, bring them back that can guard the one entrance we leave open?
Yes.
She can send off. She can talk to
I can
people.
message them. I can send them, you know how I do.
Wait. We don't know if they can be trusted.
Oh.
We need to do something about this.
Should I tell the sheriff?
At Milvain?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she can be trusted.
Okay, would that be helpful or not helpful? I can only do it twice.
With that,
the girl from Schitt's Creek, the daughter, that's what she
Yeah.
reminds me of right now.
you, David.
I love that journey for you. You, David.
I only have 2 sending Jimmy Choos left.
Well, okay, so you said there was a basilisk up that way?
And we don't know if it's a basilisk. It's a large, like, lizard-like creature. We didn't go that way.
Okay.
If you want to seal off this entrance, essentially that goes to what is collapsed, or the other tunnel which goes to the lizard thing. So if you want to close that, you should be fine.
I would prefer. I don't know what else is.
Also,
What-
the collapsed chamber is the one that had the pillar with all the carvings. That's gone, which is
Yeah.
why it's collapsed.
That's what we blew up and caused the.
There's a pillar with carvings?
No, it's what caused the collapse. Okay.
We broke it.
Synopsis: they were channeling energy from the wound into the city and the town, and using that pillar.
Big black pyre.
It was a pillar that connected to the center of town. They had a pyre there that was like some undead kind of wood, but they would channel the energy into that.
Dead wood?
It was a pyre. It was a weird pyre that had like black fire. When they lit it, it changed people. The creatures would sacrifice people.
I
And
think
Oh,
I
they
follow.
Would, they would throw the humans and they turn it into flying skulls.
Yeah, the skulls we just fought. Anyway,
Okay, I
we kind of got the gist that was no good, and that we needed to stop that. So we canceled it out. But in canceling out the carvings, it like broke the structure of it and caused the collapse.
okay.
Because it was the main column for the cavern, but it was used. The column was the conduit.
Okay, I think I follow. You said undead wood. Do you know where that was coming from?
No.
I think it was getting the necrotic properties from the pillar.
Which was siphoning from the Underdark, which is where we saw the portal, or the wound
Shadowfell.
leading to. We saw this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There may be. Let's describe this. An underforest. There could be trees down here that have absorbed that energy. I don't want to chance them just staying down here.
Oh, are those the mean trees that swing at you?
I don't know.
I don't like those. We
I mean,
fought a
that's-
hag once, and she had this treat, and it hit you, and it was embarrassing.
I don't
Just hear a
sus-
growl from over here.
I don't suspect as much, but if you can, there's 2 offshoots you haven't really explored. The smaller ones have collapsed at this point.
That one is where the big insect ran down. You can see his boot prints.
Okay.
So I don't know. I haven't seen anything else. Do we care about him?
I mean, I don't really like the fact that he's just kind of wandering around.
He was
but
kind of their prisoner, though, wasn't he?
yeah, he ran off as soon as we chopped off what's his face's head.
I think it was before
No, he
that.
ran off before that.
Oh, he ran off.
Yeah.
Oh, when we started actually like fighting him, he ran off.
So,
Sorry.
What would you like us to do? considering
triage.
You're kind of like the most authoritative person here.
You're the
Um,
thinker, we're the doers.
I'd like to make sure that if we can find any sort of underforce that's here, address it, see if there's any residual energy there. That first and foremost. If there's any sort of still lingering essence from the wound, we need to make sure that it's dealt with. Preferably in a with some sort of form of finality.
Okay.
In addition, this area needs to be secured, especially that circle. We may need that in the future, at least to have some sort of recreation of it somewhere else. I have some suspicions, but I don't want to say too much, as I don't really know all you all that well, although you do sound like you are altruistic with your intention, and quite frankly, honesty about the Cult of the Shattered being involved in this. But that still means that they're involved, so if they're here, that's likely for one of 2 reasons, and neither of which are good, so
I escort you down here, protect you, and you still don't trust us. Great.
I mean, to be fair, look at you.
I do trust you all with some,
Is it the internal bickering? Is that what's doing it?
a little bit, yes.
Yeah, it's out of love.
That's more reassuring. But really, it's just that I don't know you all, and I don't know what your end game may be if you are indeed working with the cult. So,
I just want to kill hags.
okay.
That's yeah.
Well-
He's kind of single-minded.
Do you want me, before we leave here, before we move on to the next task, send a message to the sheriff and ask her to send troops that she trusts to guard the entrance here? So that we can then, when we're done, escort you back with minimal lapse time of no one being here, or at least we get to wait less time.
I prefer to stay here to make sure that this stays within Institute hands.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Sure.
I could give you, if I give you the name of somebody, could you send to them?
I have to know them in some way.
Okay. The sheriff will work too. We can pass on a message.
Let me see.
Take a look, see.
Of which I'm familiar.
I assume being told about somebody doesn't
I
make you
mean,
familiar.
like, how familiar? Like, can she just like the essence of a person, and like, if she's like doing it, can I like conjure an image based on her description? And she says, "Yeah, that's them." Is that like enough?
I don't think so. But that okay. Let's. Okay.
Let's do some exploring first to see if we can find your undead wood.
That would be good. Probably has unique properties that we won't find around many places, and
Don't
Sure.
touch it with your hands.
right.
Is there a way we can track that? Like, is there...
With maybe some time, but I don't know how long we have. I don't know if there are other creatures down here too, so I assume if there is an underforce, it's going to be off of one of these main 2 chutes. As she points off to the one that you have not traveled down, that she hasn't traveled down. You guys have ultimately just turned, and then the other kind of larger one.
So, because the one that we did, there were no offshoots, so it's just a straight path to the well, right?
Are you talking about the one we came in?
The initial one?
No,
yeah.
the one today.
Right. Sorry, that one. There were some, but they didn't look like of any sort of real merit.
Okay.
I tell you, let's go that way.
Okay. Feeling a lot better. I mean, it is a jokes aside, it is actually an undead forest. Like out of character that we're looking for. Or
We don't know.
Is that what she said? It was like an undead forest.
She said an underforest.
Oh, underforest. Okay, my apologies. Okay. Well, are we going by the basilisk lair, or are we going down the other tunnel?
I'd say we go down the other tunnel. If you think Underforest is probably...
Oh, and the bug probably went back home. Ah.
Probably.
Let's do it.
Okay. We'll go the way the bug went.
All right.
Door gear in.
So,
What say you?
What?
Track the bug?
What say thee?
track the bug in the caves.
Back to his underforest.
Hopefully, Underforest.
Could be real dangerous.
What's the goal when we get to the Underforest? Is it to see and then run? Or is it to like see and set on fire?
I don't know what setting on fire would do necessarily, but
Suffocate us.
maybe. Maybe just chop down the trees, the rot. I don't know.
Well, it did. I mean, when we touched the wood, it didn't feel good.
Maybe you can set it on fire from a distance.
From a
That-
distance.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll stay here. Okay.
You want to stay? You want to stay here, and you want us to go see if we can find the Underforest?
I'll stay here and keep making some notes. You collapsed the other entrance, and if there is anything up there, I'll run back the way we came. But if not, I'll be here taking more notes.
Insight.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
She beat me to it.
Not good. 8.
8. She's a new person. You're entirely certain. She hasn't given me any reason to doubt her so far.
Is it a wisdom saving throw?
But if we get to the woods, though, like, we don't know what we're dealing with here. Like, we've only seen it on the pyre, and that was with it channeling the power, but I don't really know what we wouldn't know what we were looking at.
Didn't it turn back into regular wood once the pillar was gone? Or no?
It collapsed.
And the wood is just gone now?
It's in the rubble.
Or... Okay.
So,
I'm gonna do it.
okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use.
Oh boy. Can we quick save?
Alright.
And that's what we're gonna call. We'll see you guys next
Oh, no,
week.
I
Yeah.
can't. Can I?
Can you?
Oh, I don't think I can.
What you doing?
I don't think I can, actually. I don't think I can do. I thought I had something that let me cast one spell without,
Verbal or somatic?
yeah. But I don't.
Oh yeah, that's the it's one of the meta magics.
Yeah. I don't have that, but I thought I had an item that let me cast one thing or something, but I don't think I do.
Hmm.
I thought I did, but I don't. So never mind.
Okay.
Because that spell definitely has something
Consequences.
verbal.
that's the word.
Consequences? Well, see, no,
Here's the
can't
thing.
do
Uh-huh.
it. Can't do it.
Okay.
All right.
Next level, I'm definitely taking that meta
Yeah, yeah.
magic option.
All right.
And we all barely survived. Great.
So, as the party heads out,
Really cool.
you travel down another one of the offshoots from this kind of cavern to find out what else may be lying beneath the town of Pharaohfall within these ruins and caves. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Cool. Is suddenly don't trust the person that I implicitly trusted at the beginning of this session.
So because I didn't meet her last time, obviously I was like, what did we do to know that we trust this girl? Because you all are like, we're besties.
The Institute sent her, and you were the one that went to talk to them.
Yep. You went to the Cruise Grove Institute and did a little bit of arcane research there during the downtime.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
Was.
Like, legitimately.
So, all right. Well, with that, we want to thank you all for tuning in to the show and Gilding Life for the Spaces stream and our sponsors, Sirenscape and Lytle Champions. Quick announcement in terms of shows on Gilding Light. Obviously, you can tune in to action-packed Tales of Istoria on 5 p.m. Pacific on Tuesdays, currently. And then you also catch us on the re-uploads and the highlights and all that sort of stuff, or the YouTube channel for Gilding Light. In addition to that, that show, there was also The Inspectors, Echoing Dark, which is at 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. Ran by our DM and producer extraordinaire, DC Lazaire. It's a great show. Also, you can catch them up on the real uploads for YouTube and live on Twitch. Again, 4 p.m. on Thursdays. I was about to say Tuesdays. Or 5 p.m. on Tuesdays. Also, both Pacific. So, all right. Well, again, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with more adventures in the Underdark and more adventures in Tales of Astoria. Bye-bye.
Bye.